Hello there, my dears. Here we are back for the last of these review lessons, Lesson 60. Now, this one follows on the same as the one yesterday, where it talks about love is all the good stuff. Well, it's continuing on. It says God is the love, which really means love is the love in which I forgive, the strength in which I trust. There's nothing to fear, which means the safety with which I am imbued. That voice of guidance speaks to me all through the day, and I am sustained by the love of God. For some reason, I especially like that one. So once again, it's helping us to see all of these qualities and processes and opportunities are all built in to what I am. Now, I have to tell you a couple of things. The part of you that this is referring to is not the body-mind, which is temporary, which is transitory, which is like a suit of clothes that you wear. To give you an idea, we're going to do a tiny little trick first. If I say, I'm going for a walk, you know what I'm referring to. That's the body-mind is going to somehow put on the right shoes and head out the door. But what if I say, I'm noticing that I'm walking further now than I used to? There are two I's in that sentence, and they aren't the same. One refers to the body-mind doing the walking, but there is a conscious awareness that's noticing. So it's this invisible, eternal, conscious awareness that is always peaceful, always loving, that it's helping us identify with. So all of these qualities of eternalness and love and strength and blessing and safety and guidance and sustenance are all built in as qualities of that I am that we refer to all during the day, and we don't even pay any attention to it. So it just wants us to pay attention. There's another important thing where it says in the beginning, God is the love in which I forgive. Now, forgiveness is a word that's referred to over and over and over and over. You never, except once in this entire work, does it use forgiving, for instance, as an adjective to modify a word, like forgiving thoughts. The phrase forgiving thoughts is used exactly once. Over and over, it talks about forgiveness as a process. So it's not like ego thoughts versus forgiving thoughts. It's all of our dark and personal and fear-driven and guilt-driven thoughts, you might say, versus a process that's called forgiveness, which is a releasing of all of these thoughts and beliefs and notions which are blocking our awareness of all of these faculties, so to speak, that are built in to what we are. So then it just quickly says, well, love doesn't forgive because love hasn't condemned. So this has nothing to do with pardoning. It's like condemnation and overlooking the badness in somebody else has nothing to do with the releasing of these guilt and fear-driven notions that are in my mind. And it says, although love doesn't do the forgiving or the releasing, it's the means by which this process of forgiveness and releasing can take place. As it says, it's a reflection of love in the place in which we think we are. Then it says, it's not my own strength through which I allow this forgiveness process to operate. So it's not the body, mind, intellect that's involved here. This is this strength that's built into the I amness of myself. And then I can allow the releasing of all of the notions that I carry that don't serve me, because I can begin to feel the strength and the purpose when I identify with this, we'll just call it the larger I am that we speak about all day long, and we don't pay any attention to what we're doing. And then, of course, love provides all the safety there is. There's absolutely nothing to fear. It's like when I love everyone, I have only loving thoughts, then everything is going to be my dearest friend. There's not the possibility of any threat whatsoever. Now, I love this next one where it says God's voice, or just an awareness of, or a reminder of all is well, is right there kind of talking into your ear. It's not really a person talking into your ear. You might say there's a flow of ideas that come from love. And it says, and there's not a moment when this voice fails to direct our thoughts, guide the actions, and lead the feet. And this last one, I am sustained by the love of God. I am upheld. And love of God is, in a sense, redundant, but there's a better rhythm to it, because if it just wrote, I am sustained by love, that's a little abrupt, but there's something more flowing and harmonious about I am sustained by the love of God. So although the of God is not necessary, it sounds better. And the authors of this course, the worldly authors, were really interested in having it sound good. So it does. So as I allow myself to reclaim the fact that the I amness that I say and speak of and refer to all day long is constantly sustained and upheld and refreshed and recreated all the time. And as I engage in this process of forgiveness, which is the process of releasing these small, limited thoughts, everything is going to look better, feel better, it's going to be easier, more satisfying, and all the while, I am remembering that I am the Son of God. This is the language the Course uses to realize I am intimately at one with my Creator. I am the creation. Nothing else but that is a possibility, and all is well. So especially realize today how safe you are, how trustworthy you are, how beloved you are, and how everything you need is always there for you when you claim your right to it, which is by claiming that you are loving, lovable, and dearly loved. Have a wonderful day. Bye.